You ought to look at Hillary Clinton, and you ought to look at the new book that was just put out by Donna Brazile, where she basically bought the DNC and she stole the election from Bernie. So that's what you ought to take a look at.
President Trump is slamming the 2016 Democratic primary, claiming the nomination was rigged, but former DNC chair Donna Brazile says the president is twisting her words, tweeting, quote, "Today's lesson, being quoted by Donald Trump means being misquoted by Donald Trump. Stop trolling me. Hashtag never said Hillary rigged the election." Well, the passage the president is referring to from Brazile's book is, quote, "The funding agreement with Hillary for America and the Victory Fund agreement was not illegal, but it sure looked unethical." Here now is Herman Cain, former presidential candidate and a Fox News contributor. I mean, the basic allegation is what it looked like to the naked eye, that all along the DNC was sort of bought and paid for by the Clintons, rooting for them, pushing Hillary Clinton ahead, and that really Bernie Sanders had such an uphill battle fighting not only Hillary Clinton, but his own Democratic machine that was supposed to be finding the most popular, best candidate to go up against President Trump or whoever the Republican was. What do you think?
Melissa, whether you call it rigged or smigged, it just proves once again to the liberals' undelight that President Trump was correct. So now Donna Brazile, bless her heart, she wants to say that he's misinterpreting what she meant. No, he did not. And here's the other fact about this. Whenever the president speculates about something, the liberal media hopes he's wrong, but most of the time he's right. He has been right about this. The Democrats' nomination process was rigged. It has now been confirmed, and Donna Brazile can use whatever word she wants to try to deflect the fact that President Trump was correct.
You know, it seems like what might have happened, I mean, if you go by Brazile's own explanation of sort of how it worked, it seems like there may be some campaign finance violations because they were directing money, pardon me, into the DNC that was earmarked for Hillary Clinton, and maybe by campaign finance laws couldn't have gone directly into her campaign, but instead we're going to the DNC's coffers with the idea that it was for her and not for Bernie Sanders.
Absolutely right. And we won't know the answers to that until a further investigation is launched to determine, because if money from her campaign was going into the DNC, we need to know, one, were those dollars super PAC funds, were they individual funds? It makes a difference. So you're right. There could be some campaign finance laws violated in that whole process. But we won't know the answers to that until later.
We all knew that both the Clintons and the Democrats weren't going to let him anywhere near the hoop at that point. And I guess he wasn't a Democrat before that anyway, so maybe it's fair, but who knows. Herman, while we have you here, what's your take on the Republicans' tax plan?
I think it's a good start. It is a good start. Now, we know that it still has to go through the legislative process, but to be honest with you, I was pleasantly pleased that it retained the small business tax rate of 25%. It retained the top corporate rate of 20%. And one of the big things was it allowed for full expensing of capital equipment in the year that is spent. Do you know how much cash I would have been able to reinvest when I was head of Godfathers for every oven that I bought? That's the significance of that. That's why I'm so excited about it. It's a good start, but let's hope that they don't water it down so much that it really doesn't give the American people what we were hoping for.
Yeah. Herman, explain to our audience really quickly, what is that difference? What difference does it make if you're allowed to do that with your expenses?
Easy. If you are a business, and for example, if I buy an oven for one of my restaurants when I was head of Godfathers, I had to depreciate the cost of that oven over a few years, which meant that I paid more taxes spread out over a period of time rather than deduct that as a business expense, would leave me more right away will leave me more cash that I can then invest into opening up another restaurant.
Yep.
That's just the significance to probably 30 million small businesses out there that happen to have capital expenses.
Your business booms. The guy you bought the oven from, his business booms. You got another oven, so you're selling more stuff. You got more people. The whole thing makes great sense. Herman Cain, thank you.